What you've got is Rudy Giuliani going around opening his big mouth, Trump with his big mouth. You know, we all get this. Trump is not a politician. We all get that he doesn't do things the way everybody wants him to do them. But at the same time, we've heard it all already. Nobody cares. So this is the one way that it is that it's bad for the Democrats, and especially that idea that he called Trump and Trump said no quid pro quo, no quid pro quo. Just tell him to do the right thing. We all know how Trump talks. I mean, they're not telling us anything.
You take a look at that call. It was perfect.
It was perfect. Exactly. I don't know. I hear this voice in my head telling me it's perfect over and over again. The second way that I think is bad for them is this. Jim Jordan is asking Vindman about his concerns, right? And the lawyer, he says to him, he says, you told two people about this, right? And he says, he names one person. He says, who's the other person? And Vindman's lawyer interrupts. So here's this cut.
I only read out, outside of the NSC, two individuals.
Two individuals.
Das Kent and one other person.
And you're not willing to tell us who that other individual is?
Mr. Chairman, point of order.
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman, point of order.
The gentleman will suspend. Counsel.
Mr. Chairman, I would ask you to enforce the rule with regard to disclosure, with regard to the intelligence office.
Thank you, counsel. You know, as I indicated before, this committee will not be used to out the whistleblower. That same
Mr. Chairman, can you first stop the time so I don't lose the time?
Will persist. You are recognized again, Mr. Jordan.
Mr. Chairman, I don't see how this is outing the whistleblower. The witness has testified in his deposition that he doesn't know who the whistleblower is. You have said, even though no one believes you, you have said you don't know who the whistleblower is. So how is this outing the whistleblower to find out who this individual is?
Mr. Jordan, this is your time for questioning. You can use it any way you like, but your question should be addressed to the witness.
I'd like to.
And there's the whistleblower himself. So they don't want to name the whistleblower. This guy says, I told two people. I don't know who the whistleblower is. I told two people. Jordan says, name the other person. He says, you can't name it because that's outing the whistleblower. But if he doesn't know who the whistleblower is, how could the other person he told be the whistleblower? So they're both lying. This is the other reason, the second reason why this is bad for the Democrats. Schiff is a greasy, nasty, smug, dishonest little man. And it comes across that way.
I'm Donald Trump, and I approve this message.
I'll bet you do. And he comes across that way. And I think that is sinking the Democrats all along the way. And I think it's going to be, the elections are far off. They say a year is a long time in politics. A week is a long time in politics. The elections are far off, but I don't see how this doesn't make the Democrats look as bad as they can possibly look. I hope you enjoyed that clip from The Andrew Klavan Show. If you did, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you stay up to date on all our future content.